It's 6 a.m. in the morning, and you're listening to Ali and Wen with your morning story. Oh, glory. This is yours truly, Ivor Henry.
This is Birdman. It's 6 a.m. and the cocks are a-crowing. It's time for your morning story, and as Ivor would say, oh, glory.
Wake up, get up,
you sleepyhead,
and listen to us, Ali and Ren, with your morning story, right here on 2020 Vision Radio.
With your morning story, right here on 2020 Vision Radio. Vision Radio, Vision Radio, Vision Radio.
No rent to pay, my Jesus has paid. Hello, this is Rhonda, and I'm calling from St. Martin. I listen to Ali and Ren every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with your morning story.
Hey, it's me, Allie.
And Ren,
Together again on Your Morning Story, right here on 2020 Vision Radio.
Right here on 2020 Vision Radio.
Oh, and it is a good morning. It's a great, great morning because we're starting off with two friendly faces and wonderful women, boy. But we'll tell you about them in a few minutes. But first, let's welcome those who are on with us already. And of course, we start off with Rhonda Brown, Gigi, generous giver, morning. And Cheryl Tyrrell, yes, 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 have a great day. Sinrick Morton, Lynette Fox, good morning. I guess you're getting ready to go for your walk. Rhonda Brown, yes, I'm in red and she's dancing with me. She said, Lady in Red is dancing with me. Cecil Daniel, greetings on my way to work. Okay, have a good drive from New York to Connecticut or Connecticut to New York, one way or t'other. Rhonda says, oh, glory, thank God to be alive for a lady my age. She said something about her foot. I am not doing too bad dancing on one foot. What, dancing on one foot? That's what they say to John when they give him a beer. They say you got to stand on one foot down at the Nevis Water Department Social Club barbecue, right? Gene Keynes, we got a surprise. Well, maybe it's not going to be a surprise for you. All right. Yes, she said it's a great day to be alive. I wonder why. Deacon Oral Jeffers. Yes, Deacon. I saw you and your wife looking good on Facebook. Right. You go to church splendidly attired. Sister C, yes, morning. John Boy Gilbert, morning, y'all. Good morning, husband. And Linda Chapman Strickland, your cousin Ren, getting ready to dance for the birthday song, right?
My niece, please.
Oh, your niece. Oh, sorry about that. All right. Okay. All right. Well, got a full house this morning. This is our Monday. Your Monday for you all, right? Because we don't start till Tuesday. All right. Well, Ren. Right before you pray, let's introduce the ladies because I know everybody is wanting to know who are they, right?
Why don't you introduce them? You said you had something to do with one of them.
I had something to do with one of them? I had something to do with both of them.
You had?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I'll tell you later. I'm just teasing, folks. All right.
I hope you didn't have anything to do with this one on my right because she's my friend.
Is she not mine?
I don't know. You speak for yourself.
Yes. Well, what I wanted to say about this one on the right, and this is Ms. J.D. Keynes. Can I say daughter of Gene Keynes? Since Gene is on, I better recognize her, huh?
Tell the truth.
Boy, tell the truth. And what? What's the rest of that? There you go. There you go. Yes. Well, what I wanted to say about the wonderful marketing director, communications director, she does all that at the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. But what I wanted to do was congratulate her. I believe she just got her postgraduate degree. And she'll talk about that when we let her talk, right? But a big congratulations to J.D. Keynes. That's a magnificent achievement. And to my young lady right here, Petula Huggins, who is the executive officer at the Nevis Credit Union, and who
take your time, make sure
I raised over in Brown Pasture. So we welcome both of them, and then before we talk, we always start off with Ren and his wonderful prayer for everybody.
Well, I'm not sure how wonderful the prayer is, but we'll talk to a wonderful Father. Father, we are so grateful that you've given us another Tuesday, another day that we can choose. Help us all to choose you. And, choosing, Lord, may you guide us through everything that we do and say today. Help us, most importantly, to be a blessing to all those who hear us and watch us, that something we say or do might be an inspiration to them. For those who are sick and shut in, we pray, Lord, that your presence and your hands would be upon them, guiding them and taking care of them like only you can. We shall give you thanks for your worthy in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen and amen. And from EC Computer Institute, he always has some wonderful words, and he says, when you work hard in whatever you do, you grow in heart and feel focused, because at that point in your life, you have passion and devotion to something worthwhile. And this is certainly something that these two women who we have in with us do and continue to do. and do it well. So let's welcome them. I've already introduced them. If they'd like to introduce themselves again, they can. But we are so delighted to have you. And of course, the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union is my credit union bank of choice. So I'm a card carrying holder. So
You better not be too specific about anybody today, or as the marketing officer might have a couple of things to say to you.
well, you know I'm going to be specific. I'm going to interject what I feel about the operations manager. She is wonderful, Paula Griffin. There is none better. So I said it. I'm done with that.
Yield not to temptation, Ali. You already did anyway.
All right. Now,
I'll pray for you.
It's their turn. Thank you.
JD, welcome.
Good morning, Ali.
Petula,
Good morning,
welcome.
Ren.
Yes.
Morning.
It's definitely a pleasure being here
Thank you
on
for
your
being here.
morning story with both of you. I am JD Keynes, and I am the Business Development and Marketing Officer at the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union.
Ali, she's took another one in.
And, and my colleague is here. I'll allow her to introduce herself, but we are here on the occasion of International Credit Union Week, which is being celebrated this week from October 17th to the 23rd, with International Credit Union Day being this Thursday, October 21st. So I'll let my colleague introduce herself, and then we get more into why we're here.
Come on, Petula.
Good morning, Ali, and good morning, Ben. Good to be here this morning.
Oh, where are you? Boy?
I am the
Oh.
Executive Officer of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union.
Yes, and so are you guys hearing Petula? Okay, yes, I'm hearing. I think I heard her a little better just now. All right, so yes, so Petula and I are here just to talk about the credit union movement and the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union more specifically, and how we plan to celebrate International Credit Union Week. As I mentioned, it began on the 17th of October, and we've had some activities.
We missed a couple of days, huh?
Yeah, you missed 2 days, but we didn't miss them because we've been busy. Petula, what have been the activities that we've participated in so far?
Sunday, the 17th of October, we had our launch. And the launch, we had addresses on radio and television. And each of our members of staff visited our usual church, and we gave a brief rundown of our credit union activities and the credit union on a whole, and we gave donation to each church that we attended, each member
Oh.
attended.
Yes, and that was Sunday.
You hear that, Ali?
I didn't see Petula on Zoom. Sorry, Petula. I didn't see that
was
cross. So
there.
you were okay.
I was at Crossroad.
You were?
I was at Crossroad.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday, Monday, the 18th, we had presentations and donations. We had new scholarship holders or recipients from both secondary school, Gingerland Secondary School and Charleston Secondary School. We also had donations presented to social services, senior citizens division, Pink Lily Cancer Care, and we also had radio feature on ZIZ from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m.
And that was yesterday. So we had a really packed day yesterday. And we're only 2 days in, and you see how many activities Petula has already listed
Wow.
in terms of what we've been up to.
Well, I'm going to invite you to my church next year because you make donations with it.
What?
What? We're building a church, so we need some donations.
Okay.
All right.
So,
And if you need some financing, the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union is right here to assist you. Come
Boy,
in and speak to
JD's
us.
right on.
well, that's our bank, so all our financing come from there, but we can do with some donations. you know.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're all here to help.
Yep.
So, International Credit Union Week is being celebrated under the theme Building Financial Health for a Brighter Tomorrow. So, Petula mentioned the activities that have occurred to date. Petula, you want to go ahead and just share the other activities for the week?
Okay, so today, Tuesday, October 19th, we also have radio feature, and that's why we are here along with J.D. Keynes at 2020 Vision Radio, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. We also have radio feature on Freedom FM, 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. and also on Von Radio at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Oh boy, you're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Hmm.
We're everywhere.
Wednesday the 20th, presentation to Alexandra Hospital. We also have radio features, Win FM, 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. NCCU's annual 48th annual general meeting, which is on Wednesday at the Nevis Performing Center. That's NIPAC. Yeah, at 5:30 p.m. That is on Wednesday 20th. On Thursday the 21st, that is our International Credit Union Day, and the league president's address on ZIZ, NTV, and Von Radio. Addresses by the NCCU's president on Von Radio and also NTV. And we have a virtual health talk featuring Dr. Linton Leiber Jr. from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. On Friday 22nd, we have our Members Appreciation Day, which is when all our members would come out and we give them a token. And also we have a little snack that we normally give away on that day. That is Friday the 22nd. And to end a week, on November the 6th, we have our NCCU Health Walk, which is 6 a.m. And we assemble at Credit Union by 5:45 a.m. And the route is from Orly to Nevis Credit Union. And we're encouraging all to come on out and come on the walk with us on November the 6th.
All right, so I want to just piggyback on a few things that Ms. Huggins would have pointed out. Now, our annual general meeting is not normally held during International Credit Union Week. In previous years, we would have already had our annual general meeting. However, we've had some setbacks this year, and we decided, you know what, why not just put it as part of International Credit Union Week? And that's why it's this Wednesday. It will be held in a hybrid format where persons can attend in person and persons can also attend virtually. Whether you're attending virtually or in person, we encourage you to register in advance. If you want to register, you can visit the credit union's website, which is www.neviscreditunion.com, or our Facebook or Instagram pages, as well as LinkedIn. You will see a link that takes you to the registration page. You complete the form and you will be registered. You know, this is we're trying to follow the COVID-19 protocols, and so we are encouraging persons to register online for online attendance. Now, in terms of being there physically, bear in mind that we can only accommodate 120 thereabout persons at NIPAC with observing the protocols, and this is inclusive of our staff and board and committee members. And so while we will have members there as well, understand that it's on a first come first served basis, and so we will have to cut off when we get to the number of 120. It's either 120 or 150. I'm not sure.
Well, JD, what's your normal turnout?
Oh, we normally have a pretty good turnout of about 200 or so persons. And then last year, because we extended it to online, we had, quite a number of persons attending, but in the virtual space.
Right. Great.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is this Wednesday rather, and so we encourage persons to sign up. Also, if you require transportation, you just let the credit union know. We have transportation that will be provided from varying places on the island. We have coming from Gingerland, is it Jefta Pachula? Jefta.
Yes, it is.
We have Mr. Ross, Brent Ross, with God's Gift. He's picking up persons in the town area, Charlestown area, and for persons on the other side of the island, that's St. James, St. Thomas side, we have Mr. Brian. And so we have persons ready and willing to transport you. They start at 4:15 p.m.
You said somebody with God's gift?
Brent?
Mr. Brent Ross's bus is named God's Gift.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
He better be coming from Gingerland. He better be coming from Gingerland. I want that. How about you, Ali?
Sure. Way to go.
Yep.
Yes, so we just want to encourage persons to attend, whether virtually or in person. Another thing that I wanted to highlight is that the health talk that Petula mentioned, with Dr. Linton Liber Jr. That will be done virtually. Now, Dr. Linton Liber Jr. is the grandson of Ingle Blackett, who is one of the pioneers of the credit union movement here on the island in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Yes.
And so that family would have come forward a few years ago to do a health fair, and it had been a success. But in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, they still wanted to participate, but in a different way. And so we came up with the idea of doing a health talk. We had one last year, and it was really, really good. And so Dr. Liber Jr., Linton Liber Jr. has already consented to giving us another health talk this year, and that will be virtually as well. And finally, as it relates to International Credit Union Week, there is one activity that is not in the actual week. It's on November 6th, as Petula mentioned, which is the health walk. That is going to be something. It starts at 6, but we are asking persons who require transportation at the start, to meet at the credit union by 5:30, and you can park your vehicles at the credit union, and we'll transport you to the starting point, which is at Orly. If you don't require transportation, you just get to Orly by 5:45. Okay? But if you require transportation, you'll be at the credit union by 5:30, and we'll transport you there. You have a wonderful walk, nice, cool walk. You get to the credit union, we give you some refreshments. And last year, our breakfast, persons thought that, they were at some 5-star hotel.
Wow.
We said light refreshments, but last year, what persons got was amazing. And so we just want to encourage persons to register for that as well.
Well, you're going to have to live up to that this year, now that you talked about it. Yes.
Ali.
Petula has to coordinate that one.
Oh, okay, Petula, okay.
Mango season, and we also we were giving away mangoes.
Oh,
Last year, yes.
I have an idea, Ali.
what's that?
I want to overnight at Orly.
What, quarantine myself?
Yeah, that's the style.
Just in line.
Boy.
Oh. Well, that does sound
Yeah, sounds like you're having
great.
a very rigorous and exciting week.
Yes, and we have to, because the credit union movement has done quite a bit. For persons who do not know, there are 4 credit unions in St. Kitts and Nevis. There's the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, which is the oldest of the 4. There is First Federal Credit Union, which has offices in St. Kitts and Nevis. There's Police Cooperative Credit Union that's open to police officers and other security personnel only. And there's the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union, which is located on the island of St. Kitts. Now, persons for years had been complaining that, we have an account at the Nevis Credit Union. We don't want to let that go, but we have since relocated to St. Kitts, or we commute daily for work. And so what we did earlier this year was formalize relations with the St. Kitts Cooperative Credit Union and Police Cooperative Credit Union, making it easier for our members to do business. So
Great.
if you have an account at the Nevis Credit Union, you can go to the St. Kitts Credit Union or the Police Credit Union and do your withdrawals or deposits.
Very
That's
good.
great.
And
Very
if,
good.
if their members can do the same at the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union
Okay.
at no cost to them. It's withdrawals and deposits, which includes your loan payments as well.
And I see you let First Federal move into your old offices.
Yeah, we welcome. We welcome. It's a credit union family, and we are happy to house you. They want comfortable and a safe location to serve their members. Which better place to go than the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union complex?
Okay.
So Ali, is there space Ali could start hers there?
Well,
Man,
what credit
we
union?
need space. We can put Mr. Newton out of his office.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I hope he's not listening this morning.
Yeah, he needs to hear this.
Trust me, he will accommodate you.
He is great. Matter of fact, I was standing online, maybe a few months ago, and he came over to talk to me and talked about all the new things that would come in, and the online banking.
Also,
And he
you-
said the website's going to be the best in the world. And he was,
Also, you're privy to all this information that Jade is given.
not all. He didn't
Oh.
have time to just give me everything.
Well, I don't know if you got all. I'm going to listen to JD to see whether you got all or not. Because you didn't tell me anything.
Yeah, well, he's done so many wonderful things that he put a permanent overhang so people,
Yes.
won't get
you don't-
wet.
exactly.
Yes.
You don't stand
or
in the sun.
Right.
And we have seating, so
Yes,
if
yes,
you're
yes.
not able to stand up, you can sit until you're ready to go inside.
very, very comfortable there.
Speaking of what's coming, you let the cat out of the bag a little
Uh-oh.
bit, Ali. No,
I
but
thought they
that's
called
great.
me Alley Cat.
But that's actually great because it prompted me to say that we've listened to our members, we've heard their concerns, we've heard their cries, and so pretty soon the Nevis Credit Union will be expanding its suite of products and services, and so we will have a prepaid debit card coming very soon. We are in the advanced stages of getting that rolled out, and so when
great.
we are ready to go, we will of course come back to our membership, come back to the general public, and let persons know. Because I mean, yes, we have the great loan offerings, yes, we have some great products and services, yes, we have great staff, but we need to be able to meet the needs of members in the current environment. And so with a prepaid debit card from the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, you can do your online shopping, you can shop at the supermarkets and other places in and around town. You don't have to walk with cash. So
right.
we are meeting your needs.
You sound so. Gosh,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'll be showing off mine soon, Ali.
All right, boy.
And I
All
think
right.
that debit card will eliminate the ATM card that we have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so you will be able to use your card at any
At
machine.
any ATM machine?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Wonderful. All right. Okay, well, let me, before you go on with actually breaking down some of the...
Well, they ain't called Sydney Newton for nothing.
What? Say that again?
He's always at the forefront.
So they call him Sydney Newton for nothing. He's new.
Oh,
Newton. Boy.
I always think of the cookies. The Fig Newtons. Because he's sweet.
How you know?
Anyway, as I was saying, let me get back to some of the other people that have come on, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, Ophelia Parry, yes.
Morning,
And they're
Ophelia.
saying good morning to everybody. Yes. I have one from Jean Keynes that says, I love you, Mommy. And who might that be?
Underneath it says, "This is Kaji," so that's my daughter.
All right, there you go. To Shari Jeffers is on. We know her by another name too, right? Okay, Loretta Tyson. Morning. Is she here or New York? You don't know, do you, Ren?
No.
Oh, okay.
You talking to her? Ask her.
Elvia Foster David. Mertris Nisbet. Yes,
Mertris.
morning. She's Wren and Company, Ali Wren and Company, right? Shamonia Charles. Yes, good morning, Shamonia.
Good morning, Kishona. Where are you? Oh, maybe she went to work already.
Ivor W.A. Henry, Tranquility Tuesday morning, everyone. And this, all right. Okay, thanks. That's who we have on for now. There you go. And of course, we have many other people that are not on Facebook, but they're
They're with their
listening
friends.
on Radio Garden or TuneIn or whatever, right?
Welcome, Oliver.
All right. Okay, so since we have some new people coming in, why don't you two introduce yourselves again and then start to talk a little bit about what the actual services are. You mentioned loans and
Yes.
all kinds of things.
Sure.
Okay.
So for those of you who've just tuned in, we are from the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited, and we are here because it's International Credit Union Week, being celebrated from October 17th to the 23rd. I am JD Keynes of the Business Development and Marketing Unit, and with me is Petulia Huggins of the General Manager's Executive Office. And we are everywhere that you can think of this week as we try to spread the message of the credit union movement and let you know about International Credit Union Day, which is being celebrated this year, or observed this year, on Thursday, October 21st. It is actually the third Thursday of every October, right, Petula?
Yes.
Yes, so it's not a set date. It's rather whenever the third Thursday falls. And we are just here to tell you about our activities. We've been doing some great things. Yesterday and Sunday we had some events. Petula, remind persons what those events were from yesterday and Sunday.
Okay, on Sunday we had our official launch, and in that we had radio addresses on radio and television, and we also have church services, which is all our credit union staff visited their usual church, and we gave a brief rundown of the credit union movement and the services that would have been provided, and also the activities for that week. And we also gave donation to each of the different individual churches that we attended. Monday the 18th, we had presentations and donations. We had new scholarship holders, and that was from both secondary school, Gingerland Secondary School and Charleston Secondary School. We also made presentations and donations to social services, senior citizens division, Pink Lily Cancer Care, and also we had radio feature on ZIZ from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m.
And so that's yesterday and Sunday, and we are here on 2020 Vision Radio today. I wanted to mention that the theme for this year's International Credit Union Week is building financial health for a brighter tomorrow. Building financial health for a brighter tomorrow. And yesterday, our scholarship recipients were Kyan Sadler, Eldon Herbert Jr., and Cameron Lewis. Eldon and Cameron attended Gingerland Secondary School where they're in first form, and Kyan Sadler is of the Charlestown Secondary School, and he too is in first form. They have brought to 68 the number of students that we've given scholarships to over the years since
wonderful.
1986.
You guys only give scholarships to people who are top of their class, huh?
Not necessarily, not at all. For us, it's a balance. It's about academics as well as the need. As a matter of fact, we are more concerned with the need than we are with academics, even though we encourage children to do well academically. Remember, the credit union movement was created to help people. It's about people helping people. And so we want to make sure that we give scholarships to students who really need them. We go through an interview process. There's so many children who apply and who are recommended rather, and who could have gotten the scholarships. And sometimes it's a very difficult decision for us. But at the end of the day, you know, we give the scholarships. And as a matter of fact, we used to only give 2 each year. And for the past few years, we've been touched in so many ways that we've since upped it to 3. And so sometimes you would see Gingerland getting 2, Charleston get 1, or Charleston getting 2, or Gingerland getting 1. But we've upped it to 3 over the past few years, and that's because of the demand. But we are happy to do so. I mean, since 1986, we are truly apprentice, or a former employee was one of the first recipients to know we've awarded 68 scholarships. And our people have gone on to do great things, and we are so proud of them.
That's very commendable.
I know Eldon is always top of his class, so that's why I said that.
Okay, and that's wonderful.
Yes.
We're just so happy to to be able to do this. Persons who are not yet members, you can become a member of the Nevis Credit Union pretty easily. And when you join a credit union, you are actually a part owner. Did you know that? And that's one of the major differences between us and the commercial bank.
Well, Ali could testify because every time she comes, she talks directly to the manager. So.
Oh, yeah. Imagine that, right?
I know.
Where else can you go?
Well, you see, Petula is the manager's executive
Officer, yeah.
and she raised her, so
Oh,
she feels privileged, you know.
she has inside connection.
Yeah.
Look at Ali flexing her muscles.
What can I tell you?
What?
That's why I go to the gym.
Yes, so we are so happy for that. Somebody.
So well, explain how that works, because when you become a member, you come in, you have to get a certain number of shares.
Yes,
Okay.
and so our share. Let Petula, you can speak about that because she does a lot of that.
Yeah, each member is required to purchase a minimum of $500 in shares, and our shares are valued at $1 per share.
Oh, I'm glad I got in a long time ago. It was less than that.
Well,
Okay, go
if
ahead.
you still have, let's say, $100 worth of shares, you need to come in and update it.
Sorry.
500 because
You need to have money to do that.
well, you know what? Guess what?
Take a loan first.
We have payment plans.
Oh yes, you see, Petula mentioned we have a payment plan, and the more shares you get, the more shares you have, the better it is for you in terms of dividend payments, because we pay dividends based on your shares. But we understand that it's a difficult time, and that everyone may be able to bring $500 right away, and so we have a payment plan where you can pay $100 each month until you are able to get to the 500 in shares. So
okay.
yeah, Petula, what else is required for membership?
Oh,
So the shares and what else?
shares, 2 pieces of government issued IDs, a proof of address to show where you live, and a job letter.
Now, suppose it's young person is not working, but they're out of school, 18. How can they become a member?
Normally, the account is in trust to a parent,
Okay.
so the information is required from the parent.
Parent,
and not
okay.
from the child.
Yes. And then once you begin employment, then we encourage you to purchase shares. Yes. So that's how it works. You can start from 1 day old. You can start from 1 day old. You just put the account in trust to the parent or the grandparent until you are 101.
Okay, I'm
even
working
older.
towards that. So
Is that the cutoff? Is that the cutoff time?
No, even older. I did 101 or even older.
Oh,
So
because I
people
want
like Ren who will live for many, many years.
I want Ali to live more than 101. So.
Okay, good. So you can be there until you can't anymore.
there you go.
Yes. And our membership size has grown over the years. We have a total of 8,000 approximately at the end of December 2020. 8,295 account holders and 6,389 shareholders. Our asset size has grown to over 156 million. Our loan size net
I
has
realize I hear a
grown
number like that.
over 100 million. Our deposits have grown to over 131 million. So we have grown from where we started. I mean, the credit union movement in 1972 started with not a lot. As a matter of fact, initially we were the Civil Service Cooperative Credit Union and the Charleston Cooperative Credit Union, then the Charleston Cooperative Credit Union. And so we would have officially been registered as the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union on July 25th, 1972, which means that next year is our big 50th anniversary. And so you will hear a lot more about that as we prepare for the journey to 50. We plan to have lots and lots of activities to engage the general membership from now until then. So as soon as Credit Union Week is over, you'll begin to hear a lot more about the journey to 50. Our employees are young, not so young, more seasoned. We cater to everybody. We have some persons at the credit union for over 20 years.
Wonderful.
We have one employee who is there over 30 years. And so for some persons, we got to be doing something right if we can keep you for 20 and 30
Certainly.
years, right?
Definitely.
Yes, so this morning as we, just say hello and share what we're doing for International Credit Union Week, I can't help but say a special good morning to the employees of the credit union who have been working tirelessly to ensure that our members are satisfied, and where we fall short, they continue to find ways of how we can improve our service delivery. And so, from persons down in loans, where we have Miss Charlene Warner as the credit manager. We have Ken Williams, Charlene Warner and Ken Williams leading the loans department. We have Eartha Scarborough, Tamlin Vifers, Nikisha Warner, Candice Finney, Janelle Nisbet. So we say thank you to all of them in loans for the hard work that they've been doing. And then we go across to the operations department. These are the people who you see most. And so we have Karen Morton Evelyn as the manager. We have Paula Griffin at the top of the list over there as well. We have Thorn Brown. We have Adorin Manners. You guys know Adorin, she's from your side as well. Steve Manners' daughter. We have Raheem Howell. I give an extra special good morning to Raheem Howell. Him and I are always at it. Raheem Howell. We have Genoya Webb, Antonio. We have an Antonio and an Antonia. So yes, we have
Antonio is my neighbor.
Yes, we have Antonio Mills. We have, Patricia, you gotta make sure I don't forget anybody. We have Genoya Webb. We have Junetta Daniel. We have Martha. And so that's our complement of officers and assistants in the operations or teleservices department. Then you come upstairs. And we have in internal audit, Betaya Pogson and Zavelicia Claxton. We have our IT team, Kenroy Warner and Trevor Gill. We have our accounting team, Londi Esdale. She heads that department. Jacqueline Maynard Liburd, we call her Jackie. We have Otis Grant, and we have Antonia Lisbeth. Yes, so we have Tony and Antonia. Yes, so Tony, good morning to all of you, and thank you so much for your work. Then in the Administration and Human Resource Department, we have Miss Juliet Shiverton. People know her as Bonnie. We have Tamara Johnson and Erica Mills. Good morning to them. Shawnette Pemberton Phipps is our compliant. He works in our compliance department. And we have myself in business development and marketing, Petula Huggins, and Sydney Newton.
Top of the line.
In the executive office.
Is that on the third floor?
No. And how could I forget Marva Nisbet? She works in the administration department as well, and Verlin Amney. So thank you guys so much for your hard work and your dedication, your service to the Nevis Credit Union. You can't say I didn't shout you out. Notice I shouted you out and not Petula. So remember that today. Okay.
All right,
Remember that.
and while you're giving thanks, Frederick S. Liebert wants to thank NCCU for awarding his nephew, Kyan Sadler, one of the scholarships this year. He said he will not disappoint you.
Awesome.
All right.
Yes, so we're happy that we're able to help. And yesterday during the scholarship ceremony, Mr. Newton took the time to mention that one of the recipients, he knew his face because they played cricket.
Oh my.
Wow.
I think it's the same Sadler.
He wanted to brag. He wanted to brag that he plays cricket with one of the scholarship recipients who's like 12 years old. And we know he's almost 12 times 12.
Watch it now, JD.
But he just wanted everyone to know that he plays cricket with a 12-year-old. And he's able
that's fine.
to keep up.
All right.
Well, I can testify he's been playing cricket for a very long time, Mr. Newton has.
Man, but sometimes he invites us to his cricket matches, and every time we go, he gets dubbed. Every time when we don't go, he does well. When we don't go, he does well. So we decided we're not gonna go.
That's not good, huh? Well, talk a little bit more about, let's just say also morning to Monette Thompson, one of Ren's good friends, right?
Oh, yeah, because I was just going to ask JD to give an extra shout out to two of my cousins that work at the credit union, Zaveliva Claxon, and who's the other person you said worked with her?
Bethia Thompson?
Yeah, those are my two cousins.
Oh, nice. Good ladies.
Yeah, I know.
Nice ladies, and they do really good work in our internal audit department. They're like the police officers, huh? They make sure that we do what we're supposed to do. We do it how we're supposed to do it. And I tell you, they give us no break. They're
Okay,
very
well,
good.
be careful. They may go over to the police credit union.
No, Zav is like a police, so I know that.
Yeah.
She don't play.
Yeah, they're very
Keeps you in
strong.
line, right?
Hmm?
Keeps you in line.
Well, her sister keeps her in line,
Oh,
and then she
okay,
keeps running.
all right. Okay.
You know her sister, Lee?
No, who?
The PEO.
Oh,
Zanella
Zanella Claxton, yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow. Well,
That's
I know
her older sister.
Zanella's a great woman, so her sister must be following her footsteps.
Yeah,
All right. Okay, I'll talk a little bit about, I see there's some cars every now and then there for sale. I guess obviously people, came into some hard times. So how do you deal with that? Do people have to come in with cash? Do you auction them off, or how does that work?
So,
You could take your
if
car.
you see a vehicle for sale by the credit union, it's not necessarily that it's someone who would have fallen on hard times, even though that happens sometimes. And if that is the case, it's like a last resort.
Okay.
Absolute last resort. And we always give our members an opportunity to redeem themselves.
Great.
And so, even if a car, for whatever reason, has to come back to the credit union, we give the member first
Oh,
preference.
great.
But in some cases, very few cases, sometimes the member themselves would have said, I really can't do it anymore, and so if you can assist me in selling the vehicle, I would be grateful. And so that happens at times.
Oh, that's
But
great.
tell yourself it's a last resort. Most of the vehicles that you see at the front are owned by us.
Oh,
are owned by us, or they're our members rather, so they're not necessarily for sale, but occasionally we would have for sale, and that is how it works. But in terms of getting a loan, That's the thing. When you become a member of the credit union, you automatically are available to benefit from all of our products and services, from the loans to the family indemnity plan, anything at all. And our loans officers, they communicate with you in such a way where they advise you, they do some counseling, they advise you on your best options, right? And so we let you know what is required for this particular loan, because not all loans require the same stuff, even though most loans tend to be, pretty straightforward. As Petula mentioned, you just need your IDs, your shares, your letters, etc. Some loans are a little bit more detailed, like the mortgages, and so we require a little bit more. But one of the big things that we push at the credit union is that we want you to understand that we should counsel you. So we give you advice. We don't just take your money and leave you hanging, right? We don't do that. We want to ensure that we take you from one level to another level in life.
Are you one of the banks that said if you want $10, bring 5?
No. Remember, we're not a bank. We're a credit union. So we don't say that. That's funny. We don't say that. We try to work with our membership. I think I'm peeking a little bit. We try to work with our membership. And so we offer that counseling. So, for example, traditionally, we used to say that, and we still do, but we try to, accommodate our members a little bit more. So what we used to do is make sure that you have savings of a particular amount before you can patronize any loan product. But then we realized over time that it doesn't always work, and it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. That's the great thing about a credit union. And so what we've done, yes, we encourage you to do some savings, but we also figure, okay, this is what we'll do for you. We'll help you save. And so you want a loan, and let's say the monthly payment is $200, we decide, you know what, we're going to give you $250, and we're going to tell you your payment is $250, but of that amount, $50 goes towards savings.
Well,
just for us to help you get to another level, so you don't come back in, even though we don't mind your business, we don't want you to keep coming back for the same type of loan. If you came for a vehicle loan this time, the next time you come, it should be for a mortgage. That's the idea. So that's how it works. So Mr. Newton is online. He says, good morning to the NCCU family and the 2020 Vision Radio family. Happy International Credit Union Week to all.
Oh, you missed some things, Mr. Newton.
Yeah, you missed everything that Ali said about you.
Yeah, all those nice things.
She told us all the secrets.
Petula will tell him. Remember, she's his right hand.
I know.
Petula.
What do you think Ali talked to Mrs. Newton whenever she goes?
Because she had Grace Petula. I wanted to, if I can mention our family indemnity plan, because I think it is one of the best kept secrets at the credit union, not just at the Nevis Credit Union, but at credit unions in general. It offers relief in the event that someone passes away. And a lot of people, well, we all have to encounter death at some point or the other. It's never an easy time. But we at the credit union want to ease the financial burden when that arises. And so what we do, we tell our members, as long as you're a member, you have the opportunity to purchase a family indemnity plan where you come to the credit union, you sign up with the administration department, and you can choose from 6 plans. You can pay a very small premium, and depending on the size of your premium, will determine the payout you receive in the event that someone dies. And it's up to 6 persons you can have on that plan. You can have the member, of course. You can have your children, provided they have not reached the age of 26 years. You can have, and Petula, you could jump in at any time. You can have your parents and or parents-in-law. You can have your spouse. And so you can choose from any combination of those to make that complement of 6 persons or up to 6 persons who you can have on your plan in the event that someone dies. And you may be saying, but what if my child gets to 26? What happens to that child?
I was just going to ask you that.
Yes, so what we do, is we encourage the child to then go and get his or her own plan. And here's the good thing.
And sometimes it's better if the child has the plan, because if the child has the plan, then the parent can be on indefinitely until one of the parents.
Yes. So it's actually easier when your adult child gets the plan and puts you on. So for example, as a child, maybe my mother would have had a plan and put me on. When I get to 26, we can do the reverse. I get the plan and put my mother's name on this time. That way, she now, my mother and father, that way, shout out to you to daddy, that way, they now can be on indefinite, as Petrula said, yes. But
Okay,
if you do it the other way around, they're cut off.
Okay, I understand, because when I went in and
So
inquired about it,
insurance.
they said, you know, it's better if your
Yeah.
daughter will.
Put you
Put-
on,
yeah,
right?
right, exactly.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's a very, very good plan. And you go based on your budget. You can increase, you can decrease. So if you want to, I don't have them here with me, but essentially if you want to pay as little as
I think 5,000 is the least. that we
yeah, 5,000 is the smallest plan in terms of the payout, and the payment for that is what, $29?
29,
Yeah,
yes.
about $29 a month. You know, I mean,
That's very-
less,
yeah,
that's less than a lunch
Mhm,
on a
right.
Friday, and so that's what you pay
Where
per
do you
month.
eat?
Well,
Anyway.
I only eat seafood, so
Oh, well.
yes, I
Okay,
only eat
there you go.
seafood,
Shrimp's
so
expensive.
So my meals tend to be a little bit more expensive. Yeah, so sometimes Petula has to cook for me.
Oh,
Right. Ali taught her well, so it's okay.
Oh gosh, so yeah, so it's a really good
Yeah,
plan.
it is. It's an outstanding plan, yes, and
Yes.
I've been meaning to sign up.
I think $30,000 is the highest one.
Yes, we recently would have increased the plan, so we only had 3 plans, I think, 3 or 4. 4.
We have up to $15,000.
Up to 15,000 could have been your payout, but now we've increased it and you could get up to 30,000 because funerals are getting a lot more expensive
Yeah.
around this time. And so, you know, you can make sure that the funeral expenses are covered if you get a family indemnity plan through your credit union. And bear in mind, you can only be covered once. So you can't have, let's say your 3 children have you on 3 different plans.
Oh, okay.
Right? You can only be covered once. But, you know, if you require additional information, you can give us a call at the credit union. Any one of our members of staff should be able to assist you with this information.
Okay.
And if the person cannot give it to you right away, they will always take your information and call you back.
Okay, well, I'm glad you clarified that, because I was thinking you only be covered once, you only die once. So I was wondering, well, that's a resurrections when you deal with the credit union.
Boy.
Because sometimes I may have a plan, and then maybe my sister might have a plan. So my sister might cover my mother, and then I might cover my mother.
Right.
Well, you
So
cover your
both
half
of
of
us
mother
can
and
do
like
it.
she covers her half.
Yes. So essentially what we're saying is that you have to be on just once.
yes,
you
we
know?
understand.
No duplication. So as I know it's almost time for us to, because we have to go to work and we're going to leave you guys. So Petrula,
Oh, you only said that because Mr. Newton was on.
I know he's going to send us a message. I expect to see you at work this morning.
There you go.
So Petrula, remind the general public of our activities for the remainder of the week.
JD, you know Petulia could stay after 7, but you have to go to work.
I wonder why.
Well, she's with Ali, and she's the manager's executive.
Oh, yeah, right.
So she got perks.
Yeah, she got
Okay,
perks.
let me hurry up, get to the credit union.
Yep, please.
Yeah, Petrula, what do we have remaining for the week?
And when you go give Paula a smile.
Oh, yes, definitely. Very helpful, Miss Griffin.
Oh,
Yes,
she's
yes.
wonderful. Oh, so professional.
Yes,
Gosh.
yes. And very thorough in what she does.
Yes, yes.
So, Petrula, what do we have after this event?
Okay, so we have a Freedom Radio feature from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. today, and Von Radio from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Wednesday the 20th, we have presentation to Alexander Hospital, radio feature on Green FM, 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., and our annual NCCU's 48th annual general meeting. and that is at NEPAC, and that will be from 5:30 p.m.
Who's going to sing it?
Yeah, I was going to ask the question, were you going to be virtual or?
We'll do the radio feature virtually.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thursday the 21st, we have our International Credit Union Day and our league president's address on ZIZ, NTV, and Von Radio. Addresses by NCCU's president on Von Radio and also NTV. We have our virtual health talk featuring Dr. Linton Leiber Jr. from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And on Friday 22nd, which is our big day, we have our Members Appreciation Day. And November 6th, we have our NCCU's Health Walk from 6 a.m. The assembly by Credit Union from 5:45 a.m. And the route is from Owali to Nevis Credit Union.
Just for the general public, who's NCCU's president, please?
The president of our board of directors is Mrs. Bernicia Walters.
Oh, I know her.
The vice president is Mr. Carl Tyson. We also have Chris Lyburn, who is our secretary, lawyer Chris Lyburn. We have Brian Carey, who is our treasurer. We have Chanel. We have Chanel Dorr.
What they got to do in there? Boy.
We have Alexa Pemberton. And we have Dwight Morton. So we have a great complement of persons, volunteers they are, on the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union's board of directors.
That sounds wonderful.
And they do a really good job. And remember, they're volunteers, huh? Because they have their regular full-time job. So they're volunteering their time and their services to us.
Okay.
All right, and Paula Griffin's getting some greetings from Stanley all the way from Jamaica. So please pass that message on to her. Stanley Reuben Griffin.
No problem.
Okay.
Definitely. Oh, they're both Griffins. So
Yeah, he knows, huh?
Family.
He knows her. He must be related to her if they're Griffins, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But we'll
That's-
definitely pass that on.
That's Pastor Griffin's son.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Oh,
guys,
okay, that's the professor at UE?
we want to thank you so much for having us this morning. We love the commentary. We love the camaraderie here on your morning story.
Oh, thank you so much.
And we hope to be back on another occasion, possibly when we are ready to roll out our prepaid debit card to, just kind of encourage our members and
yes, that would be
persons
great,
who
yes.
want to
You just
become
make sure
members.
you can all do that on one condition.
What's that?
That Ali and I get our cards first.
Well, she has a direct link,
Boy.
Okay. Yeah, I know. So that was a plug for me.
I know, but you gotta have money to put on the card, the debit card. So that could be a drawback.
No, you get money.
Yeah, right.
You get money.
So just thank you guys so much, and don't forget to register for our annual general meeting, which comes up this Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. at the Nevis Performing Arts Center, as well as virtually via the Zoom platform. You can visit the credit union's website to register, and if you require transportation, know that transportation will be provided. We are available to answer all of your questions as it relates to the 48th annual general meeting. Our report booklets have already been printed, and so they're at the credit union. We also have an e-version on the website, so you can get your credit union annual report for 2020. Thank you guys so much. Remember, the theme is building financial health for a brighter tomorrow. How could I forget to mention that this week, as long as you do a transaction at the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, you get a chance to enter a draw where you can win cash. You can actually win cash at the end of the week. So after your transaction, you complete one of the slips that we have there, you drop it into the box, and at the end of the week, we'll have a draw, and you get that opportunity to win cash. Who doesn't want cash in a time like this?
Who doesn't need cash?
Who doesn't need cash?
Yeah.
Yes.
The cash can go towards the debit card.
Yes.
Right, there you go,
Yeah,
Ren.
yeah,
Okay.
I know you're gonna look for Ali. I know you're gonna look for Ali. That's all right.
All right.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm on that bus, God's gift.
Yeah.
Boy. Well, thank you all very much, JD and Ali.
Tula.
You think Petula.
Petula Huggins, let me thank you, yes. The brown pasture person. All right, and JD Keynes, again, let's congratulate you
Yes,
on your
congratulations.
postgraduate degree. You want to say a word about that?
Well, I just want to thank everyone who has been supporting me. Some persons, when they found out, they said, "How you didn't tell us? How you didn't tell us?" It's less pressure for me. So for me, it was important to get it done because I have to. I have a daughter who has to understand that you have to work hard for what it is you want. So it's important that I do these things to encourage her and let her see that she has a good role model to look up to. But I want to thank everyone who would have supported me, from past teachers to just persons in the communities who would have helped me in any way, shape, or form. Sometimes it was just an encouraging word. I appreciated persons who, looked out for my daughter and, offer that level of support. I am so grateful. Big shout out to my sisters, Shani, Rondi, and Aaliyah, who are also very, very reliable. They're always ready to chip in, the greatest aunts ever, to offer some assistance to me. And so I just want to thank everyone, my parents included, who would have prayed for me. And I had prayed to the Almighty God.
Was it prayed or paid? Was it prayed or paid?
They prayed.
Oh, they prayed.
Actual burden was mine, but they prayed.
Oh, okay.
And I had prayer in the Rastafari community from my father,
yes.
Iroy, and so I was covered in prayer.
Yes.
And so I just want to thank everyone, my grandparents, everyone who would have, and my co-workers. Petula, especially because she works right next to me.
Huh?
Always always encouraging, always supporting. Sometimes.
Oh, so she works close to you, so you're close to the manager too?
Yes, I'm close to the manager too. But Petula closer.
Oh, she closer?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I just want to thank everybody, for their support.
Well, JD, from all that I've...
Yes, my daughter is a handful, so Petula jumps right in there.
Oh, boy. All right.
Okay.
But from all I've heard about you, JD, you yourself continue to give to people and support people in so many ways. I've read so many things about, you and all of your voluntary commitments and just all of the great things that you do. So just,
Well, she can't help.
She comes by it naturally. It comes from her mom and her dad, I know.
Well, I don't know about her mom, but her dad and I have been close for years.
Oh, yeah.
And,
He serves with my husband on the Nevis Heritage Committee.
Yes.
Ross Iroy, good morning. Big up to you.
He's-
Bless up, brother.
My grandmother, my late grandmother, Aunt Mai, she was one of the pioneers of the credit union movement as well. So she was also big into, volunteering and giving up her
Great.
time. So I come from good stock.
Good,
D-
good.
So
Definitely.
thank you guys very much.
Okay. Well, thank you both for coming in, and
Thank you too,
thank
Red
Mr.
and
Newton for, having you come in and,
Yes.
and all that he's doing, and
Petula's
all that he
talking
will
to you,
continue
Ali.
to do. Petula, is he talking to me? Well, I always listen when Petula talks to me.
Remember to come by us on Friday, and if you cannot come, Ali, we're going to bring something for you.
Oh,
I'll make
boy.
sure that
Oh.
we bring something for you.
I'll find out. I know.
You see Petula looking out for you?
And see, and when I was attending church in person, I'm doing it virtual now. Sometimes I would slip Petula my check request. I said, Petula, could please put this in for me? No problem. No problem.
Well, sir,
So
I tell you.
I wonder if maybe that's why she started sitting behind me. No.
Anyway, thank you guys. We got to go to work.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you
Take
both.
care. All right.
Bye. All right.
All the best.
Okay. All right. And for everyone listening, we're going to tell you what's coming on tonight, right? Because we got that wonderful Everything Agriculture. So we're going to tell you about that. And we come back, we're going to be doing some birthdays, right? Oh, Pastor Martin's on, too. Good morning, Pastor Martin. And good morning to Ruth Martin here, right? Oh, good morning. Congratulations, my dear JD. God bless. It's from Pastor Martin in St.
St. Thomas.
Thomas. All right.
Go on, Oz. Speak up.
Hi, I'm Queen Zinga.
Oh, hi.
And I wake up with Ren and Ali for your morning story every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on 2020 Vision Radio.
It's Everything Agriculture with Banky and Company, your weekly educational agriculture show on 2020 Vision Radio. Tune in every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. for us to learn, share, and grow together. Call in on WhatsApp at 1-869-669-7312 Using Digicel, call 766-7312 and our landline number is 469-7953. You can call us on the overseas line at 917-460-2187. From farming to livestock to fishing to agro-processing, we talk everything
Hi,
agriculture.
I'm Sister C of 2020 Vision Radio. Vision Radio is a non-profit making online radio station. All staff working to serve you, the listening and viewing public. As we serve, we also see the need to serve those who are not technically savvy, especially the elderly, the shut-ins, and persons with disabilities, to which end we are looking forward to take 2020 Vision to another level, of course, with your generous assistance of taking 2020 Vision Radio to the airwaves on the FM frequency. Go to our GoFundMe page, 2020 Vision Radio, and make a donation of which you can afford. Help us to help everyone in this quest. Thank you for what you're about to donate as we look forward to serving you online and in the not-too-distant future on 2020 Vision FM.
Hey, it's me, Allie.
And Ram.
Together again on your morning story. Right here on 2020 Vision Radio.
Right here on 2020 Vision Radio.
All right, we had a robust morning. Wow,
Yeah, we
thank
did
you.
our- we did our banking early.
That's it. And Mr. Newton, the general manager, Sidney Newton, is still on, and he said, thank you, Ren and Allie, for accommodating us today.
He better go to work.
Well, and thank you for letting me be a member of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. Yes. Well, I'm sure he's at work already.
You sure?
Well, I'm not sure,
Oh,
but
okay.
he's usually there. Well, that's how I see him. If I'm online outside, he comes outside. So, and Rondell Liebert says good morning.
Morning,
Okay,
Rondell.
all right.
Yeah, Mr. Newton, congratulations. He's my personal friend. He's been for years. You know,
Oh,
we went
yes.
to school together and everything.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, well, he is. And he's done a wonderful job with the credit union. And he's got some wonderful staff. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah, he got some good people.
Oh, all
For
right.
real.
Okay, well, guess what? We didn't do birthdays because we didn't want to hold the ladies up. We wanted to let them.
We should have asked them if any of them had birthday, huh?
Yeah, I didn't see any of their names on the.
Oh, you didn't see any of their names?
But,
Cause
but somebody, let's see, somebody we both know very special has a birthday today. They're not here on this island right now, but Lucian York turned 24 today.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Yes. And
Well, happy birthday to you, Lucian.
Yes. I gave him a Facebook greeting. And Patricia Claxton Services,
Yes.
Island Bargains. I've utilized their services, yes.
She had a birthday yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I'm talking about yesterday. I'm not talking about today.
Oh.
I'm talking about yesterday.
Okay.
That's
so
right.
Lucian was yesterday as well?
Yeah, Lucian was yesterday today. I forgot. I always think this is my Monday, you know? All right. So, yes, Lucian had a birthday yesterday. So did Patricia Claxton.
Yeah, I know part of the birthday yesterday.
And Rosemary Sullivan, the lady, who used to come here and do the photography.
Oh, she took my picture, remember?
Yes.
In the blue Jeep.
There you go. There you go. And congratulations that I saw in the Crossroad Community Church chat. Gentleman you know, Randolph Maynard, and his wife, Charlene, they have a new baby. So congratulations to them.
Oh, just so they have a baby. All babies are new.
What?
All babies are new.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
You have no old babies, you know.
I don't know. They got some babies that say they old souls.
Maybe you're John's old baby.
Yeah, I am his old baby. Okay. All right. Today, I don't have anybody down for a birthday for today except my cousin, my John's cousin, so I'm her cousin, Sonia Ablo Marseille. She's over in Maryland. And she's...
Oh, I thought she was in Mexico.
No, but she married a gentleman from Togo, Africa, years and years ago. She always told me she wanted her maiden name was Cosby, and she always said she wanted a unique last name.
She got one.
She got one, yes, and she met him in Germany, and she lived in Germany and Italy for her whole career. So she's back in Maryland now, retired, and that's the only one I have now for tomorrow.
What's her career was?
She was a not a psychologist, something along those lines. She has a private practice. No.
Oh.
It'll come to me. The word will come to me. But she came here couple of years ago and did a little work here, and because of a medical situation, she went back, and she's hoping to come again. And tomorrow it will be the birthday of the owner of Carino Hamilton, where we live and work, and that would be Jorn Evik from Norway, right? I remember he sent a lot of people when he first started Carino to Norway to learn about the fishing industry. Baba, who drives that beautiful taxi that's all painted up very, lovely pictures of Nevis and everything. He was well, I didn't realize it, but he came to the office one day and told me he was one of the people that was sent. That's when, they were going to start the fishery thing here years and years ago. That was, 2005. Remember, Ren, you and I covered for the other station.
Yeah, that's when Jan said, welcome.
When he came, when Mr. Isaac brought him in, into the station. And he said, thank you for coming. He thanked us for coming.
Yeah. Yeah, he was funny.
He is funny. He still is funny.
Oh, he still is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And tomorrow is really Dr. Kelvin Daly's birthday.
Yeah, really.
Really and truly.
Really and truly, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'll call him today, though.
Oh, you will?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, I'll let him know I'm going to call him tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that was so funny when we called him. And then when I messaged him later, he said, you're going to have to do it again on the 20th.
He's something else, boy.
He is. He's a character, boy. Mm-hmm. So
he had Mr. Daniel going this past Saturday.
Oh yeah. I did started the rerun, and I know he was talking about Mr. Daniel because Mr. Daniel has been early for the last couple of weeks, right? But this time he wasn't. So Dr. Daly was like, I thought he was going to be here, but he's not.
Mr. Daly talks something like you trained him,
What? Why?
He says everything.
Oh, Pastor Martin's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
All right. So
we'll give Dr. Daly something to do.
What?
He could take us some vegetables or something.
I don't think he's gonna be flying to St. Thomas tomorrow.
He don't have to.
No, how you gonna?
How you gonna get them there?
Yeah.
They got boats and things.
Okay.
Travels all the time, and he knows about them because he talks about them all the time.
Yeah. Well, he also isn't he a fisherman as well?
Yeah, so he probably could go take it himself.
Boy, he got a boat.
Every fisherman should know how to find a boat.
Okay. All right. Well, Pastor Martin, yes, tomorrow hopefully you'll be on with us. But just in case you're not, we wish you a really
Happy
blessed
birthday. In
Yes,
advance,
yes. All right. Okay. And that looks like it, except I'm going to jump all the way to Sunday because there's a very special man who's having a birthday, well as a special lady, special to me. But this man is special to everybody. Floris Finley is going to have a birthday on Sunday the 24th, along with Eloise Archibald, who was my neighbor in Brown Pasture for 18 years. All right. So that's all. Anybody else have birthdays? Let us know.
Well, you let us know after we play the song.
All right. Now, Linda's probably gone by now, but anyway.
She probably take her kids to school.
Okay, here you go.
I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna help you celebrate. I wanna wish you lots of presents. I wanna help you eat your cake. If you party in the island way, you'll be jamming all night till the light of day. Your birthday is your day to shine. Another year and you'll be looking fine. So have no worries, don't you hesitate. It's time to party, time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate.
Yeah, okay. Pastor Martin said, that's why Mr. Daly is nice. We have the same October birthday date. Okay.
Well, good for you, Pastor Martin.
Put
Just
some
pray
blessings
for him.
on him, yes.
Yeah, pray for him, okay?
Yeah, boy. Well, it sounds like everything's going good with him. His whatever that thing. Oh, it's passion fruit. I think he's growing, right? Oh, anyway, we'll find out tomorrow.
Banky could talk about that tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Banky. Remember, Dr. Daly's birthday is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Try my fruit.
Yeah, leave him something.
Leave him something, yeah.
I know you're not too good at that, but.
Oh,
I just don't blame that on X-ray, right,
Mhm.
boy? Okay, well, let's see what we have coming up and what's happening in the world. Well, we know we had a great loss in the world, and that was Colin Powell, right, who passed away. And
Colin Powell?
yes,
Who's that? The former what was he? Was he a vice president or something? What was
no, but they wanted him to run for president. Oh, okay, sorry, let me jump away for a minute. Pastor Martin said I always pray for him. He knows that too.
Oh, okay, good.
But Rondell Liber said my sister Miranda Alexander had a birthday yesterday.
Boy, Rondell, what you doing with the sister with such a long name?
Boy?
What kind of thing
Well,
is
you
this?
know Rondell well, but you don't know his sister?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
That's all right.
Well, happy birthday.
To your sister.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her we said so.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, let's see. Yesterday, let's see, who was that now? I just thought of it and then it slipped away from me. Yesterday was the wedding anniversary for Troylyn and Swain. Evelyn, you know them? You know Troylyn?
I know Troylyn, yes. She
Yeah.
worked with John at the Historical Society.
Well,
years ago.
Okay. Well, she's not working right now, but they had an anniversary yesterday, so congratulations.
Well,
to them.
congratulations. Yes. Nice. All right. I have a message from Barack Obama.
Huh? You do?
Yeah, it's about General Colin Powell.
Oh, you want
right?
to stand up? Boy?
Yeah.
Barack.
Yes. Okay. And he talks about General Colin Powell. He was an exemplary soldier and an exemplary patriot. And let's see, he served 2 decorated tours in Vietnam, guiding U.S. strategy in the Gulf War, serving as National Security Advisor, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and Secretary of State. That's what you were thinking
Oh,
of.
yes, that's what it was.
Offering counsel to 4 presidents, right? But here's the special part. This is kind of big, so I got to keep opening and closing it to read it all, right? But he says on a personal level, this is President Barack Obama saying, on a personal level, I was deeply appreciative that someone like General Powell, who had been associated with Republican administrations, remember, in the past, was willing to endorse me in 2008. But what impressed me even more was how he did it. At a time when conspiracy theories were swirling, with some questioning my faith, General Powell took the opportunity to get to the heart of the matter in a way only he could. The correct answer is he is not a Muslim, he's a Christian, General Powell said. But the really right answer is, what if he is? Is there something wrong with being a Muslim in this country? The answer is no. That's not America. Is there something wrong with some 7-year-old Muslim American kid believing that he or she could be president? All right. So that's what Colin Powell was. He understood what was best in this country and tried to bring his own life, career, and public statements in line with that ideal. So that was President Barack Obama's statement on Mr. Colin Powell, right? Yes, Shimona says yes. He was Secretary of the State, Mr. Colin Powell. General Colin Powell, he died of COVID complications, but he had blood cancer and Parkinson's disease. He was fully vaccinated, he and his wife both, and they both were positive when tested, but because of all of the extenuating circumstances, he did pass away. He was 84. But he lived a life, and he put a note. He said, "Don't feel sorry for me." He said, "I've lived a life," and he did. So wonderful.
I wonder when you wrote that note, before or after.
Hardly after. All right. So
lived. So
yeah. So let's see what else is going on. We've got the Charlestown Methodist Church, a grab-and-go breakfast and a clothing sale. And, this came from Mrs. Sunita Daniel, right? So that's Saturday, October 30th, 7 a.m. to 10:30. Breakfast price is $20. Proceeds in aid of church renovation fund. Yes, they're trying to do something with the wall and things. Lots of people went over to discuss it with them from the Historical Society and from the Nevis Heritage Committee. There you go.
well, they need to stop so much discussion and give him some money.
Well,
Get it done.
Right. Oh, Shimon said she always admired him and Condoleezza Rice. Yes.
Oh, I remember her.
Yeah. All right. And also from Brian Dyer, he had an announcement for the homegoing service for his mom, Mrs. Alvis Dyer, M.H., will be held on Saturday, the 30th of October, 10 a.m. at Shiloh Baptist Church, Ramsbury site. All right. And you know Brian is the head of the disaster unit and does the hazards update.
Yeah, well, thank you, Brian, and condolences to you.
Yes, certainly. And we have a Nevis COVID-19 situation report. This is Thursday the 14th through the 18th of October. 8 new cases in the last 5 days, 80 active cases, 324 recovered cases, 2 current hospitalizations, 3 deaths, 407 total confirmed cases. That's for Nevis. What is it? Right.
Well, it's always painful to hear that we have, anything additional, because we're looking to keep our numbers down.
Right, definitely.
Just like to encourage everyone to do what they have to do, stay safe and follow all protocols as much as is possible.
Right. Okay, and today, remember Best Buy, Rudy, general manager, always sends us information on their specials, and right now it's so important that we take advantage of places where they have all these specials. So they've got some puddings like $9.75, and there's some yogurt $2.25. Whoa! All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gotta grab me some yogurt.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Matter of fact, that's what I eat at 3:45 in the morning before I come here. I eat a yogurt, an Activia yogurt. Yeah, and you got some Hunt's pudding, $4.75. Mott's apple juice, apple mango and apple cherry, $8.99. On apple sauce, $8.99. Okay, and I always, here's some toothpaste for $4.50. Great. Okay, and $3.50. All right, price is going down instead of up. I like that. All right. Okay, and of course, I always say I really like to support Best Buy because for the 7 years that Ren and I were with the other former radio station, and I, through Mr. Isaac, right, met with Rudy's brother, who at the time was, heading it up here, and they became our largest advertiser and stayed with us every month for that whole 7 years. So hopefully we're going to encourage them to come back to us as well. So we look forward to that.
Yeah, we met a lot of people through that.
Oh, yes. There's still a lot of great people over at Best Buy still working, yes. Oh, Yvonne says J.T. Taylor's birthday was yesterday. And he didn't say a word to us? Oh, we weren't here yesterday. All right.
Maybe he said it to Sister C or Carlisle or Dr. Daly or something,
Yeah, well, maybe he was on with Carlisle last night, huh? He usually is on most of the programs.
Yes, he's one of our ardent, followers.
Right.
So, well, belated birthday greetings to you, sir.
Yes. And let me remind everybody that Mrs. Sonita Daniel has Creating Readers, and she's had that business since 1997. They meet in a spacious location, so you can, have the protocols, right? St. John's Community Center, the Flats, Coal Hill. And
that's Nelson Mandela's
That's Mandela.
Mandela.
Yeah. 662
Center.
662-8589 if you want to reach her. And she made a really passionate outreach to everyone here for reading, right? Teaching
As
you.
usual.
Right. Well, she's a passionate lady. Matter of fact, when I was driving out yesterday, I saw she and her husband driving in to the store.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
what you get.
Okay, and call for proposals for service providers. Deadline is Monday, the 1st of November. This is backing bands, DJs, hosts, dance groups, videographers, photographers, printers, graphic artists, security companies, caterers, cleaning companies, and any other interested entity. So you please email your proposals to info@skncarnival.com. So get them in by Monday, the 1st of November. So that's telling me that stuff is not going to be virtual, that the carnival is going to be live and lively, huh? No?
He's asking for suggestions, isn't it?
No, he's asking for proposals.
Well, you can propose that it be virtual.
No.
You can propose anything, right?
Well, true. That's true. That's true. And we remind everybody it's Tuesday, so that means that proprietor DJ X-Ray, Reynald Bartlett's 5 Trees Bar and Lounge is open for lunch from 12 to 3, Tuesday to Friday, in the lounge.
You don't know people get hungry before 12?
Well, you got to have a time, right?
Yeah.
So last week you were supposed to make it by 5 Trees, you were supposed to make it by Sister C. And by the way, Sister C, she doesn't do, she's here today.
I didn't make it by Sister C till Sunday.
Until Sunday? What'd you eat?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought, no, you said you were going for lunch.
Well, she wasn't there when I got there.
On Sunday?
She invited me, Would you believe this? She invited me.
To the chicken place?
No, to a house.
Oh.
I get special invitations,
Wow.
So she says, come to my house after church, right?
Well, she was at church.
Mm-mm.
How you know where she was?
Well, I ain't telling you where she was, but I was reliably informed where she was.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't church and it wasn't home either.
Oh, all right. Well, that believe me a lot of imagination. Okay.
You gotta keep that active and healthy.
Oh yeah, well, for sure. All right. Okay, we'll also remind you of the St. John's constituency branch of the NRP. It's Christmas raffle. Boy, can you believe Christmas is around the corner?
Oh, let me
just tell them the date for that so they can start getting their $10 together. It's December 18th, 6 p.m. and the tickets are $10 each. First prize is Samsung Galaxy tablet. Second prize is smartphone. Third prize is a food hamper. All right. Go ahead.
I was going to say congratulations to the community for supporting that breakfast that was hosted by the Pink Lady this past weekend.
For Chelsea, yes.
For Chelsea. I understand it was very successful, and that the support was overwhelming, It's good when the community can come forward, for things like these,
Oh, for sure.
Showing their
Certainly.
solidarity
and
everything.
Well, apparently she was very much loved.
She was a very pleasant girl,
yeah,
I can
she
tell you
was
that.
a friend of my granddaughter also. She had her picture on her profile. All right. Morning, International Co-host Birdman Liebird. Good dad that you are, right? He says, good morning to my wonderful 2020 family. Big shout out to Dr. P. My cousin had a wonderful time at your event.
Dr. P?
Yeah. Packer.
Oh, what's it? It's a Packer, not Dr. P. Anyway, his cousin had a good time at his event.
Yeah, remember he said
Yeah.
told Dr. Packer that his cousin was going? Oh, yeah, and Dr. Packer, I think Dr. Packer said he was going to be resting or something because he didn't come on this morning and tell us all about it. Yeah, right, Berman, you're right. A $10 ticket is a giveaway, Ali. That's right. It is. So get those tickets. Boy.
What did you say that $10 ticket for again?
The Christmas raffle.
Oh. Yeah, you got quite some time to put that $10 together, huh?
Boy. I better leave some $10 here on Thursday some $10, $10 for Lord, for
Yeah,
Carlisle to
we could leave at least two $10.
boy. Yeah, I don't have two nickels to rub together.
You don't have to rub them together.
Oh Lord. Well, this month TDC got my name written on them because we got to pay car insurance, boy. Why does that always roll around at the wrong time?
I know, right?
Boy. But guess what? It's important.
Yep.
So, all right. Okay, so anything else going on? Let's see. Let's look in the old Gmail and see if we got any press releases. I remember seeing a couple that we had to talk about today. Important notice. St. Kitts Tourism Authority. Well, let's see what they're talking about. This is the travel training, right? Travel training. Important notice. Travel approved training. Stakeholders as we move as we move into a 24-hour quarantine period for the fully vaccinated and mindful that the destination needs to remain competitive during this challenging period, all stakeholders in the tourism industry will be required to complete the training for the St. Kitts and Nevis Travel Approved Certification and Seal to meet the minimum health and safety standards. The Ministry of Health and the St. Kitts Tourism Authority will conduct 2 St. Kitts and Nevis travel-approved training sessions on Tuesday, the 26th of October at the St. Kitts and Nevis Customs Conference Room. Lynette, you listening to this? Training sessions are 8:30 to 12 and 1 to 4. So you have to complete a registration form, and you got to submit a copy of your vaccination card for the registrant, and put it to the attention of Danielle.Weeks at stkidstourism.kn. At KN, the deadline for registration is Friday, the 22nd of October. And the following stakeholders: accommodations, attractions, bars, beach umbrellas and chair rental, car rental, DMC, wedding planner, entertainers, spas, restaurants, retail stores, taxi operators. There you go. All right, thank you. And those entities that do not complete the travel-approved training will not be able to have their businesses marketed by the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, which include no placement on the St. Kitts Tourism website and social media channels. God, Lynette said, yes, a big Stroops. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Lynette, I got to meet Lynette. She is a character.
Haven't you met her?
No.
Oh.
Where would I meet her?
At a foxhole.
I don't go to St. Kitts.
Well, you won't meet her. She don't come to Nevis.
Oh, she don't? She did. She came to Nevis and she went to Yachtsman's Grill. Remember? Next time she comes, when you and I are going to go down to Yachtsman's and see her.
You think that's where she goes when she comes?
Yeah. That's what she said she went. She never said she went anyplace else.
Well, maybe she goes somewhere else another time, next time.
Okay. Well, here's a community notice. Citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis are invited to submit applications for scholarship opportunities to pursue higher technical and vocational education in Morocco for the year 2021-2022. A total of 20 scholarships are available. So,
where's Morocco at?
Over there. Successful candidates will be required to attend. From here, will be required to attend.
Lord, Ali, some guide you are.
Boy, they will be required to attend French classes at Alliance Francaise before departing for Morocco. Okay, you got to submit it to...
That sounds African, doesn't it?
What?
Morocco.
Yeah, it is Africa, part of Africa.
Oh, West Africa?
Yeah, I don't know which part. All applications should be submitted to Ms. Jamilia Adams at the Human Resource Management Department. Oh, submission deadline is October 22nd. Good Lord. They don't put these things out quick enough, do they? Well, that doesn't sound like something for Nevis. So, I don't see anything. Okay, here's something. Okay. Oh, somebody wrote on the Pump Bay. He said, I had planned to write on my length of quarantine experience and others I know personally, but changed somewhat since the announcement of a shortened stay, trying to let bygones be bygones. I'm wondering if there is such a delay to get the results. Now, what will happen when the airport is fully open to more flights? We hear that it's a 24-hour quarantine. Wonderful, but when will the results be given? Currently, after the 24-hour testing, I've heard it takes 3 days to get results. Why? We understand the reason for quarantine. Why does it take so long for results to be released? Also, why is it taking so long to receive the approval to enter St. Kitts? Folks are getting left back at the airport because they make the first part of the trip, hoping that before the plane starts boarding for the final leg of their journey, they will receive the okay. Unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't happen. More expenses for our people. Again, the question is, why is this so? Why are our people being treated this way? It's our home. We had to leave to make room for others, but we still love it. It's our home, our borning land. Why this kind of treatment? Are we being punished for something we do not know we did? Why torture our people? What changes are now in place to correct these issues? Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm concerned. Oh, John Boy. Thank you, John Boy. He said Northern Africa. All right. That man knows his geography, let me tell you.
Thank God for him.
Oh, I know. I do. I thank God for him every day. Oh, Lord. And night, too, especially night. Anyway, Lynette, I got a message from Lynette. Okay. So, been there, done that, and all we got is a fence with a black cloth. Stroops. Lynette.
Oh, Lynn not letting go that.
Boy, no, she's not letting know that.
Oh, maybe they need to change the color of the cloth.
Oh, right. But yeah, right. Okay, Birdman. Right. Thank you, Birdman. Tonight on Everything Agriculture, Banky's guest will be Tricia King, a marine biologist specialist. This evening at 7 p.m. right here on 2020 Vision Radio. Oh, yes, marketing manager. All right. Yeah, that should be very, very interesting. And it's nice to see a woman in that field, huh? All right. Okay. Well, be sure to tune in on that. Well, I wonder if he's going to have fish on the table. What you think?
Well, ain't got no water on the table, so shouldn't have fish. Fish should actually be where water is.
Right. I'm talking about dead fish to eat.
Oh,
yeah, and thank you again, Banky, for bringing us that special treat. All right. Well, Nevis was featured in the October 14th issue of Travel Courier magazine, right? Travel Courier magazine. Miss Jadine Yardy, Chief Executive Officer of the Nevis Tourism Authority, recently conducted what is described as a far-reaching interview with Travel Courier, in which she details Nevis's latest tourism updates for the magazine's readership of more than 2,000. Oh, Canadian. Okay. Okay. Oh, this. Okay, 2,000 Canadian travel advisors. And it's entitled, Nevis is ready for the Canadian comeback with eased entry restrictions. Okay. Okay, she talked about the newly eased restrictions for the island's international travelers, gave an overview of the many new enhancements to Nevis's tourism offerings, including the launch of the destination's new website and installation of the Nevis Nice sign at Penny's along the main road. Yes, along with mention of several new products and packages such as Around the Garden Tour and the Alexander Hamilton package at the Four Seasons Resort Nevis. Ms. Yardy also emphasized the island's commitment to the environment via the new Nevis Sustainability Project, which aims to make Nevis an even more eco-friendly destination in the coming years. And yes, we hope to have someone come on and talk about this new initiative. All right. She concluded her comments by noting the importance of community-based tourism as a way to support locally owned businesses, farmers, artists, musicians, and restaurateurs while offering travelers authentic, one-of-a-kind experience. Okay, this magazine is a weekly online and monthly print magazine established in 1965, based in Toronto, Canada. Good morning, Louisa Manners. Yes.
Yes, good morning to you.
All right, we hope with these new restrictions, lightened up. Louisa, we hope to see you soon. All right. Okay, yeah, okay. Nevis is also announcing the Moroccan scholarships, right? And they go even further. They tell you what you need. You need 2 photocopies of high school diploma or certificate of qualifications, high school transcripts, Okay. And, they say that you have to reach on or before Thursday, October 21st, right? So you can call Shanola Mary Gill, Mrs. or Mrs. Shelley Liebert, Ministry of Human Resources, and that's the main number, 569-5521, and ask for them or extension 5163 or 6. All right, we need to have our children take advantage of all of these scholarships that they can.
Yeah, well, first we gotta let them know what the place is,
Yeah.
They gotta know about the places,
Right. Well, John said it's in Northern Africa, Morocco. It sounds like an exciting place to go to. Okay, Birdman says the COVID results do take 24 hours to be ready. I know of someone who came in Saturday and their results were ready on Sunday. Wow. You know people, because I hear a lot of people saying they're not getting the result. And I'm contacted the appropriate person to ask about one of the apartments being authorized for the 24-hour quarantine. I've contacted the person twice, the head of the committee, and I haven't gotten any response yet. So I don't know what that means, because there was an owner at Carino that was approved for his apartment. So anyway, MS World Navigator made an unscheduled call. Wow, in St. Kitts. And this happened, let's see, when did that happen? What date was that? MS 18th of October. So that was yesterday. Yeah, they gave approval for the cruise ship MS World Navigator to make an unscheduled call yesterday, 11:15 a.m. to 5 p.m. at South Friars Bay in St. Kitts. The luxury liner arrived with 61 fully vaccinated passengers and 117 crew members. To mitigate risk and protect the general public, passengers and crew were only allowed to use the facilities of the Carambola Beach Club. Please note, tours did not happen. They were not offered, right? Okay, so they had to adhere to all the, regular protocols and things. Wow, they had unvaccinated passengers over the age of 2 must submit a negative RT-PCR test 72 hours, 3 days within embarkation of vessel at the home port at the beginning of the cruise. Okay. Well, this is interesting. They say 95% of all crew on board the vessel must be fully vaccinated. Well, maybe a couple couldn't because of medical reasons or something. Well, the World Navigator, it was launched in 2021, is the debut luxury adventure expedition vessel built for newcomer Atlas Ocean Voyages. Designed to traverse the most remote parts of the globe, World Navigator was created with environmental impact in mind. To that end, the ship features GPS positioning that eliminates the need to drop anchor. Wow. Along with a set of hydrojets that can propel the ship silently at up to 5 knots. Whoa. Other niceties across the vessel include L'Occitane toiletries in each of 98 cabins, whatever that is, butler service for all suites, and gourmet cuisine. Oh, wow. Well, good thing I don't want to go on a thing.
A cruise?
On a cruise ship, because I never would be able to get on that one.
You're surprised to know how easy it is.
Okay. I'm trying to get this story up. This is an important story. If I can't get it open today, this is a really important story. Yeah, Lynette Fox said, read that again. You hear where it went? I know. All right. This is a very important story because, it involves Columbus Day, remember? President Biden becomes the first president to formally acknowledge Indigenous Peoples Day. For generations, federal policy systematically sought to assimilate and displace Native people, he said. President Biden. These cookies thing.
What he doing?
Cookie, get off me. Not Cookie, we know. Cookie just interfered with my story. Okay. Okay, here we go again. Okay, so President Biden. That's ridiculous. Issued a proclamation recognizing Indigenous Peoples Day on October 8th. He became the first president to formally acknowledge the holiday by doing so. The statement began by officially defining the significance of the day. On Indigenous Peoples Day, our nation celebrates the invaluable contributions and resilience of indigenous peoples, recognizes their inherent sovereignty, and commits to honoring the federal government's trust and treaty obligations to tribal nations, he said. Oh, this is quite a statement. He said, our country was conceived on a promise of equality and opportunity for all people, a promise that, despite the extraordinary progress we have made through the years, we have never fully lived up to it. That is especially true when it comes to upholding the rights and dignity of the indigenous people who were here long before colonization of the Americas began. He continued before noting the behaviors that led to the forced migrations of indigenous peoples offered to as the Trail of Tears. For generations, federal policies sought to displace Native people and eradicate native cultures. Today, we recognize indigenous peoples' resilience and strength, as well as the immeasurable positive impact that they have made on every aspect of American society. We also recommit to supporting a new, brighter future of promise and equity for tribal nations, a future grounded in tribal sovereignty and respect for the human rights. Okay. And that includes the construction of pipelines through their land, including the extremely controversial Dakota Access Pipeline and the limited access to and the high cost of food in their communities. All right, that's
a mouthful.
That's a mouthful, and that's Sylvester Pemberton. Morning, blessed morning to all. Yes, boy, I'm still licking my fingers.
You win?
Huh?
You win?
Been where?
To the chicken place.
No, not the chicken place, the ribs place. Caesar's chicken place.
Are you in the rest place?
No, I didn't go, but John brought home a packed full bag full. Boy. Yes, delicious. All right, thank you. And Birdman says, don't worry, Lynette Fox, coming next year to buy something from you. All right, boy. Oh, Lord. Yeah, but Sylvester's wondering if Dr. Packer woke up yet. I don't think so, because he's not on, and that's not like him, you know.
I hope Budsman said it was not Lynette's last. You know, he visited the store some time ago, you know.
He visited the store. He didn't say he bought something then, did he? Did you buy something last time?
He didn't say nothing, but I'm sure he patronized her.
You did? Okay. All right. Okay, well, oh, my goodness, it's 7:50. It's time to say goodbye, boy. Oh, Sylvester, thank you. He said, I always pack Mr. Gilbert's bag. All right, just call him John Boy. He likes that.
Leave the man alone.
She said, Lynette said, yes, Allie. Oh, good. All right. So you're going to get a next sale. Yeah. He said, yes, I made a purchase. Okay.
Next year.
All right. Boy.
Hold on, Lynette. Hold on.
Yeah,
girl.
hold on. All right.
Oh, Lord, we got to go.
Yeah, okay. Oh, it's been great. We want to thank the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union with those two wonderful women representing, and, of course, Mr. Sidney Newton, the general manager, online even. So we've had quite a blessed morning, and yes, we are here trying to bring you as much information as we can, along with fun and frolic and all that kind of good stuff, right? Frolic.
What's frolic? Boy.
All right. But when it's time to go, we got to go.
Well, we just wish everyone a great day, and God's willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all for your listenership and your viewing and your participation and everything. All that you've done for 2020, we continue to say thank you, and please feel free to always be a part of 2020, right? As we continue to. What's the word, Ali?
As we continue to.
What?
To what?
As we continue to, inspire everybody, huh?
Yeah, right. Lynette said, one local customer, laugh out loud. Oh, Berman said, if I do not wake up on time tomorrow, happy 60th birthday to Butler's own Sherry Dorr Morris. All right.
That's my cousin.
Yeah. So you didn't know it was her birthday?
Mm-mm. But, Berman knows everything. So.
I know. Well, that's his Butler's person.
Hats off to him.
Yeah. Sherry Dorr Morris. All right. Yes, Birdman, but we know if you don't wake up in time, we know it's for a good reason, so we admire you. All right, Merchant said, so long, all have a good day. Yes, as we continue to keep on keeping on. Okay, remember, listen to this tonight.
It's Everything Agriculture with Banky and Company, your weekly educational agriculture show on 2020 Vision Radio. Tune in every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. for us to learn, share, and grow together. Call in on WhatsApp at 1-869-669-7312. Using Digicel, call 766-7312. And our landline number is 469-7953. You can call us on the overseas line at 917-460-2187. From farming to livestock to fishing to agro-processing, we talk everything agriculture.
Hi, I'm Sister C of 2020 Vision Radio. Vision Radio is a non-profit making online radio station. All staff working to serve you, the listening and viewing public. As we serve, we also see the need to serve those who are not technically savvy, especially the elderly, the shut-ins, and persons with disabilities, to which end we are looking forward to take 2020 Vision to another level. Of course, with your generous assistance of taking 2020 Vision Radio to the airwaves on the FM frequency. Go to our GoFundMe page, 2020 Vision Radio, and make a donation of which you can afford. Help us to help everyone in this quest. Thank you for what you're about to donate as we look forward to serving you online and in the not too distant future on 2020 Vision FM.
Thank you for making 2020 Vision Radio your choice, your choice, your choice, your choice.
Say it.